Yet another satellite orbiting our planet appears to have become nothing more than a pile of space junk. A company called Maxar Technologies announced that its Worldview 4 satellite has stopped working. Worldview 4 was launched only a couple of years ago, back in November of 2016. It was built by Lockheed Martin as a high-resolution commercial imaging satellite. It provided 30-centimeter imagery, or extremely high-res imagery, to commercial customers, like the imagery it had been providing mainly to U.S. intelligence agencies. The satellite's imaging was powerful enough to distinguish between a car and a truck from space. It was the best on the market. Worldview 4 orbits the Earth every 90 minutes, documenting up to 680,000 square kilometers of the planet's surface. Every day, it was able to image an area the size of Texas with that extreme high resolution. And the desire for such insane high resolution was great enough to generate $85 million in revenue for Maxar in 2018 alone. It was supposed to last 10 to 12 years, but now the company just announced that the control moment gyros have failed, so the satellite can no longer point accurately. They said they'll try to fix it, but it's not looking good. And you bet they plan on collecting on their multi-million-dollar insurance policy. So, it looks like Worldview 4 has become nothing more than another pile of space junk orbiting the planet. Currently, there are about 1,800 man-made satellites orbiting the Earth, and there are countless pieces of junk from old launches orbiting the planet too. It's getting very crowded up there, and it's going to get even more crowded very soon. We can't just have dead satellites like Worldview 4 hanging out forever. Eventually, we'll have to do something about it. Maxar could set it on course for what NASA calls the world's spacecraft cemetery, a place called Point Nemo. It's the farthest point from any land on the planet, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So oftentimes when spacecraft die, the people controlling it will crash it into Point Nemo, reducing its chances of hitting humans. Another option is to send it into what they call a graveyard orbit, which is way higher up than where our functioning satellites are, where they're just circling around doing nothing for a very long time. But none of these options are very good, and everyone agrees space junk is going to become more of a problem in the very near future. What becomes of Worldview 4? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, it's just one more piece of space junk circling our planet, and a very pricey one at that.